All right, guys. Hey, today we are out on the Haoqi. I'll tell you what, we'll have a little conversation here. Let me get on it. Oh my goodness, guys. Whew, let's see. Little power to it. There we go. And don't know where I'm going, actually. I kind of know where I'm going. I kind of always go to the same place. But here's what I've been doing today. Sorry if I cut you out, it's because I'm putting my fingertips on my gloves. But yeah, I'm out on the Haoqi because I got enough to ride. This one has the most charge in all the batteries, has a very large capacity, 25 amps. And I just wanted to get out and ride today because I was watching a friend of mine on his channel. And I'm watching him ride in that nice weather. And I thought, gosh, I gotta get out. And I looked outside, of course, and there was no rain. It had just finished raining this morning. It's cold, it's 41 degrees. But my brain is like, at least you can get out there for a little bit, dude. So that's what I'm doing. I got out here for a little bit. I don't know how far I'm going, how long I'm going. I do know where I'm going because I do this same route all the time, sorta. Should have put a face mask on. I did put the gloves on. And I'm wearing blue jeans. Anyway, I was watching Rip One Outdoors, Richard. And my friend is riding around in 88 to 90 degree weather in Mississippi at his RV park. And today's Friday, yeah. So he's out on Friday riding in his RV park and just enjoying the weather. And I'm like, oh, I just wish, man. And then I looked outside and we're not raining. And I said, well, I'm gonna put something out. I'm gonna ride somewhere, somehow. So that's kind of what I'm doing. It's cold and wet and slick, but at least I'm out right now. And we got rain again after this. You can see up there on the mountains, there's snow. But we got rain for a while here, at least till like next Thursday or Friday. I think next Friday. So this may be delayed coming out just because I don't have a lot of ability to ride, and I need to put something out every week. So hopefully I'll put this out. Hey, I'm just going to see how Haoqi, look at, rides pretty good. I'm not a pedaler when I do that yet. There we go. I'm just not real used to it, but it does ride hands-free real good. Oh, it's a backhoe. I was like, is my brake squeaking? What is that noise? But yeah, I saw him riding. I said, I gotta get out, man. So that's what I'm doing. I'm getting out. And so this is the first longer ride on the Haoqi other than riding in my neighborhood when I first reviewed it. And being that I'm gonna get a little longer ride in, maybe I can tell you a little bit more stuff about it. It's very quiet. The wheels on this are very quiet for a fat tire e-bike. And yeah, so I was watching Richard. I know I'm bouncing all over the place, but I'm watching Richard. I'm like, I gotta get out, man. I gotta get out. And so I'm out. Ears are freezing. And yeah, just having a nice little ride here. I do have a package I'm gonna open with this video, I think, as well. I think it's a package, I think it's, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the package Magicycle sent me with some products in it. So I'll open that. If I don't open it on this one, I'll do a completely separate video on it and post it next week as well with what came in that package. Anyway, yeah, we've got a plethora of bikes to choose from. And I chose this one really because it's got a lot of battery right now. And I wasn't sure how far I was going to go. I thought maybe I'd be a little warmer and I'd get to go a lot further but I don't think that's going to happen because my ears are freezing. Yeah, so yeah, this bike's a fun bike to ride. A very, very nice bike to ride. Very nice bike to ride. Yeah, so anyway, everything around here is going good. It's cold. Then a big old truck comes by you like that, blowing 20-mile-an-hour cold air on you, and it's even colder. Oh, all right. I think we'll go straight this time. I think we'll, instead of going the way we always go by the church, I think it's just a ride, just gonna go this way. But man, we've had snow, rain, bad temperatures. We had like 8 inches of snow a couple weeks ago, and that's and Portland had 12 inches, so that's as much snow as Portland has had in 50 years or so. Anyway, also got, up till this point, I've always done my own complete yard work by myself. Well, my inner property, the grass is on the inside portion of my property. My front grass and my perfect back grass has got several types of grass in it right now, and it's getting killed with I'm using who are they? True Green to help my grass look a little better. So the only thing I'm paying this year for all year long, I'm seeing how they can make how much better they can make my grass look, because it looks like crap. But mowing and weeding and weeding and edging and all that stuff, that'll be me on the days I don't get to ride or the days I can't ride because I'm working on yard. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to getting the Johnny and the Gravely out and doing some lawn work as well, because I'm tired of sitting indoors. Indoors can get to you. It's already gotten to me. I'm kind of tired of being indoors all the time. Even though I can go out in the garage in the barn and get some things done, it just gets too cold to go do that. Even in the barn, it's just too cold. So I don't want to do it. So I watch videos like Russ is Right and Richard and Southern e-biking and Richard Carney and just a bunch of people, man, and even non-e-bike channels. I watch I watch a lot of sailing channels, Sailing Ruby Rose, Gone with the Winds. There's a bunch. I watch a bunch. Good, Bad, and Ugly, Sailing GBU, bunches of them. But I'm kind of, I need to get out and do something myself. Yeah, so that's what today's ride is. I was feeling like I got to get out and get something done myself. So hence the bike ride. It probably isn't going to be long. I'm telling you, my ears are cold, my lips are cold. I should have wore the face guard. Didn't. So don't know how long this will be. I'm not going fast. I'm in PAS 3. I think this is set up right now for 7. Let's see. Nope, it's 5. And 5 will get me, let's see. PAS 5, it's picking up now. I'm not going to ride that fast because I don't want to. Yeah, moving to 21, 22, 20. Nah, I'm going to slow it down. I don't want to go that fast. I just want a nice, comfortable ride. But yeah, man, we can see Mount Hood many a times this year. It looks really nice out there. Cold, but looks nice. Very picturesque. And yeah, I don't know what this is. This is like a farmer's road or something, I think, for the field. But yeah, I think I'll take my camera off my phone and take a picture while I'm out here, because I don't do that often. I don't usually take photos. But I think I'll take a photo on this one. Yeah. Yeah, the road's busier than I thought it would be going this way. The other way I go, the road's not near as busy. But I'll see, oh yeah, it's right behind you. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. Yeah, I'll point it out. Where we have some snow-capped mountains. Yeah, man. All right, so much for the photos. Let's get on the bike and go some more. Let's turn this around. I got this backwards. That's a good thing about the Magicycle, man. It seems right either way you do it. But now we're right. I'll lock it back in. Now it's locked in. And we'll get off and riding again. Anyway, yeah, I've done a lot of reviews on bikes lately where I get to do the little short videos. Well, they're long videos, but short rides because I got to put the unboxing and all that other stuff in. But and with our weather, that's been perfect alignment for getting that kind of stuff done because it's just too bad a weather to ride long. So that works out great. But now as the weather starts to change here in the next month, it'll warm up. The rain will still be here, but at least we'll get to ride some. Yeah, the rain here in Oregon goes through June. They have a thing here called the Rose Festival. And the rain stays here right until after the Waterfront Rose Festival Carnival there. Once that's done, the rain clears up, it turns hot, and we stay that way till somewhere in October. So that's where we're going to be when, how long we're going to be anyway with the weather. But as long as it's warmer, it doesn't rain every day, so we'll kind of catch between the rains and go for rides. Just be better than riding in this freezing stuff. I hate the freezing stuff. Oh, another thing we're doing, we've already set it up. The wife and I have set up an Alaska cruise for us and the kids, and we're going to take them on a cruise to Alaska and this summer, and looking forward to that. The kids are looking forward to it. It's actually something we had set up just before COVID struck. So as soon as we set it up, COVID hit, and the cruise line had to give us our money back. But now we're ready to go again. We've paid for the cruise. We're ready to start. And as soon as that time comes, we'll go on a cruise. I don't know if I will post any of that. If I do, it'll be obviously after the cruise. But yeah, looking forward to it. Looking really forward to going on that cruise. I'm not a Alaska, again, cold, right? I'm not an Alaska cruise person. I like the better weather cruises. For me, I love the Caribbean. Been on many of those. Been on the Mediterranean. Loved that. But the first cruise is going to be to Alaska. It's a cruise that my son always puts up with the hot cruises. So he's like, I'd like to do a cold cruise. Well, here we go, Alaska. So we're going to do that for him, and then we'll be back to warm cruising. I'd like to go on, it's not out yet, but the Icon of the Sea. As soon as that boat comes out, probably next year sometime, we will be cruising on it as well. Don't know who's going to go. Kids are obviously invited again, but that may not happen. Their schedule may not work out. Next year, mine and Laura's schedule is totally open, so we will be going at some point. And I think we're going to be going, what I'd like to do is back to back. I'd like to do Western and Eastern, or Eastern and Western on the same ship. We've done it in the past, and we did Princess and Royal Caribbean, Allure of the Sea, and Regal, I think, Princess Regal or something like that. And we liked it, but in doing back-to-back, you really get to find out what cruise line you like. And for us, we like Royal Caribbean better. And we've been on many. We've been on like 5 different types of cruise ships, brands, I should say. And we just like Royal Caribbean better. Now, we are shareholders of Carnival Cruise Line. But we sail Royal Caribbean. Traders, we're traders. Yes, I know. Not helping our stock any either. Anyway, you guys have seen me come here. I'm gonna cut through just to see it anyway. Haven't been here in a while, well, since last summer. See kind of where they're at. I think I've told you these houses started being listed at 300,000, and now they're, gosh, probably 600,000, 700,000. Yeah, our market's crazy and has not gotten less. In fact, there's a house right back here they want $1.15 million for. And it's on 1/3 of an acre. They have a nice little outbuilding, but they look like these houses. I mean, it's probably a little bigger, but I don't get it. I do not get it. So, yeah, why housing is so expensive. It makes no sense to me. I wish I could go back where I bought my first house, you know, and rebuy them all then for their prices in today's market. I'd be really rich. I haven't done any of these. I did this once before. Let's look at it again. Yeah, so yeah, my videos are getting a few more views than they used to get since I started doing this, well, 7 years ago, right? I do have some videos with like 250,000 views and stuff like that, but most are, you know, in the thousands. But all of a sudden, the YouTube e-bike stuff has hit 500, you know, 300, 500, 700, 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, that kind of numbers. And I think part of it is because I now post the videos across, you know, a bunch of different Facebook pages. I don't want to go through that. So that helps. That certainly helps. It's warmer in these alleys, guys. In between this house, with that wind not blowing, it's a little bit warmer. Yeah, dude, we used to ride by this right here. I've been in here when just the street was in, and I was here before the street was in. There was no houses here. It's funny to see them all here now. Yeah, I want my grass to look like that again. It had at one time. It don't anymore. I'll tell you, houses like that where the grass that comes down, that grass typically does not last well here in Oregon. I don't care if they've got a sprinkler system or not. That slope dries it out on top, and the grass dries up and dies. Does not look good. And I know this because I used to have a house that had that kind of slope, and it was a devil to keep the grass green. It was very hard to do. Yeah, it's funny, they go from houses there to like condo type houses over here. Unless that's that could be a clubhouse, but why would they do that? That's very weird. I'm gonna drive by it and see. There's the model. Got a golf cart in there, so it's something. Maybe it's gonna be the clubhouse or something for it. Very interesting. I don't know. Yeah, so when these were 300,000, we actually had contacted the builder, and it's a national builder. It's called Lennar Homes, and we contacted them, and we're like, hey, put us on the VIP list, because my son David has a Lennar home, and I said, put us on the VIP list. We would like to buy one, maybe two, for investment purposes. And then They went from 300 to 350. We were still interested. Went to 4. We were still interested. And then they just, we'll go by their sign and look at it. But when it got over 500,000, I'm like, no, not going to do that. I have no interest in buying 1 or 2 for that price. Because you know, we're going to rent them, and I don't want renters to be in my house that costs that much, and I don't get opportunity to make sure everything's going well in it. So no, not at this time. But let's see if they still have it up. It was crazy money, guys. Lennar New Homes doesn't say. Does not say. But we'll go this way now. Is this a dead end? It doesn't say. Let's go up here. Yeah, this bike I got throttle on right now. It's very smooth. It's not kicking in like real hard. It kicks in very slowly, but it's kicking in. You know, some e-bikes kick in real hard when you hit the throttle. This one just is a nice gradual ease into it. But the 25 amp 48 volt this is a nice bike. Rides very nice. Oh, I think this might be here. Yeah, I think it is. We'll go by it. This is the street, I'll show you, with a $1.15 million home. I think it's this street. It's absolutely ridiculous. My garbage company right there. It might be one street back, but we'll find it. We'll go up and down another street and see. Yeah, so man, I can't wait for the weather to change. I can't wait for it to get better. I just can't wait. This is just awful. It's awful to wait this length of time for weather to improve. When you're not really wanting to sit here and play in this coldness. So what I'll do is I'll go in now, and I'll go in and edit the video, spend a bit of time editing, because what else have I got to do? And spend a few days editing, and then put it on, and probably wait a day or two before I put it out. And this will be a video for probably next week. Someone's painting. It smells good. Auto body. All right, we'll go up one more and see if it's that way. I think it's one more up. Might be 2 more up. But yeah, spend some time editing, do some other stuff, and wait for more days. No, something. What the hell? I don't think it means I can't go up in here. We don't have snakes. Not the kind of snakes that bug you, Richard. Yeah, we don't have any of those. Yeah, hydraulic brakes on this thing. These Gemma, G-E-M-M-A. Nice brakes. They work well. Again, most hydraulic brakes are nice. They're soft. Maybe not all brake the same, but they brake quietly. Hear that? There's no noise. They're just pretty decent brakes. All right. My guess is I've lost it. I don't know where it's at. But it's not, oh, maybe this is it. No. Yeah, it's not much of a house, guys, but it's on a piece of property about like that. And it's an okay house. I think it's not a builder. I think it's an individual that built it, that has some skills to build it. And of course, you know, he was his own general contractor, so he did his house as a, what do you call those? A spec home, so he could make some money in the market. But for that kind of price, you can get a really nice house here. We'll go out because I don't know where it's at. But for that kind of money, you can get a really nice house. Oh, cold. All right, if you guys don't know where I'm at, I'm going to turn right here, and then as I come past the train tracks, that pedestrian bridge I like to walk is right there. Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to beat it back home. I know it wasn't much of a ride. For you guys, it's probably 20 minutes, maybe longer, but it's cold. My legs are cold. I should have wore longer pants instead of blue jeans. But I watched Richard, man, and he got me into wanting to ride my bike. Dang it. Richard, shame on you. Yeah, I saw Russ get out in some 50-degree weather. He don't ride in cold weather either. I'll ride in 50. And I rode cold too. You know, I had the mask and everything on and rode. I don't like it. I'm not a great fan of 50. I love 60 though. I love riding in 60. All right, so let's see. Yeah, I think the bike is set for 20 miles an hour right now. I think I gotta go tell it to go to 28. And that might be why we're not going much faster. 22, oh, here we go, 23, 24. No, I'm wrong. 25. That's the famous post office right there. Yeah, it's right around, it's after lunchtime. I don't know what time it exactly is. Probably right now, 12:30, quarter to 1. Just trying to get out and ride a little bit. Oh yeah, the bike, I'm pedaling, barely pedaling, but I'm pedaling 27 miles an hour. Let's go. Now I can put some resistance to it. 28, 28, 28. Doesn't ghost pedal. That's kind of nice. 28.2. I'm gonna put some more to it. 28.3. Yeah, that's about it. So really, you stop ghost pedaling, you get some muscle work, but it doesn't go any faster. Yeah. Yeah, the bike ride's nice. It's a nice bike. And I think that's the thing, you know, don't just go, oh gosh, one bike, one bike, one bike. All these bikes in this kind of $2,000 price range, pretty nice bikes, guys. Pretty nice bikes. And I think if you're in the $1,000 to $1,200, $1,300 price range, those are nice bikes as well. You probably aren't going to get hydros on it. You might get a 500 watt motor. Some cases now we're getting 750 watts showing up. But you may have a tourney derailleur or something a little less. Maybe your tires won't be Kenda, maybe they'll be a different brand. But these are nice riding bikes. So now that I've rode this a little longer, let me give you my one thing. I go, and I may change. I will change. This is a very large bike. This is as big a bike as I have, I think. What I would change is these handlebars are fairly straight. They do have a slight arch to them, but for me, it makes me lean a little bit further forward than I like. I almost prefer more, yeah, about this much closer. So I may put an adjustable stem on this, get it up a little bit higher and pull it back to me a little bit. And that's really my only I'm not even going to call it a criticism. I guess it's a criticism. Is I like to be just a tad more upright. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'll go on Amazon, figure out what my stem size is and everything, and get an adjustable stem. All right, guys, that's the video for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, and subscribe below, and we'll see you on the next episode.